Alright, welcome back. And apparently, since, the Taliban's back in power, maybe that means we'll finally be getting some bomb-ass heroin again, instead of that shit-ass fucking fentanyl that's been going around, right? No, quit hearing about all those, pussies overdosing on that, and we can get back going to the real shit. We could get back to all the good, get back to the good life, where everybody's high and not dying all the time. People nodding out in parks left and right. The good life. Back into the good era of hard drug abuse. Not where everyone's dying all the time. I mean, we could probably thank them for that. We should probably thank the Taliban for that, or at least that aspect of things, right? I mean, I know they're doing some fucked up shit over there, but I mean, at least we might have a real heroin again, right? Drugs might come back, or might totally be against it. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Not really. Haven't really kept up with that much. Considering there's no way to actually ship it over here right now. I mean, they might just get the good shit, and we're just stuck with the good old death count over here. Whatever the cartels decide to feed us. Oh, this is the new, this is called crocodile. Oh, what is it? Oh, don't worry. It's fire, bro. It's fire. Cool. Will get me high. High as fuck. So high that your skin's gonna fall off. Oh, hook me up, bro. Hook me up. I got you. It's cheaper than dope, but gets you high as fuck. Basically shooting battery acid into your veins. Oh man, that sounds good as fuck. We're gonna be the new Russia. Mixing up crocodile. Shooting it in our dicks. Everyone's penises are gonna fall off. Walking around, more than zombies, we're gonna actually be zombies walking around. At least look like them. No. Instead of just being completely gone, skin's gonna be falling off, gonna be scratching our skin off because it's just falling off, picking our skin off. Shit, man, it's gonna be a whole new ball game. What's that? Crocodile cut with fentanyl. There we go, guys. That's the new American dream. That's the new enterprise of America. Crocodile cut with fentanyl. It's going to be the new craze coming to 2022. So, be prepared. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Think I'm going to try some. Seems like what all the cool kids will be getting into. Might be the new pill to get hooked on or something, right? Up next, oxycodone mixed with Xanax will be the next thing coming out by your local big pharma. Okay, that sounds like a good thing to mix together. God, I fucking hate traffic in the morning. You know what I really loved about the pandemic and everything being shut down and then still having to go to work? Traffic. It disappearing completely. Not having to deal with it. No school buses. at all. No kids, not having to be stuck behind idiot bus drivers, not having to be stuck behind any idiots whatsoever. The streets being bare, being able to just fly down the road however you decided to choose, driving however you wanted. And now since everything is back open and all the idiots are released again from their house, you actually have to be cautious because no one knows how to drive a goddamn car. No one knows how to drive a vehicle. You're driving down the road and then all of a sudden somebody's like, well, I'm just going to slam on the fucking brakes because why the hell not? I'm in the middle of the road. I'm in the middle of the highway doing 70. No one's in front of me. I'm just going to slam on the fucking brakes because fuck me, right? God, I miss that. I miss it so much. That was such a nice time not having any cars on the road, not having anything on the road actually. Just, having nothing. Just the only thing you had to deal with is waking up and going to work. And that was that lasted for a while. I mean, I feel like it's just been recently, too, like, the last few months where things have gotten this ridiculous. Like, probably over the summer-ish? Something? I don't know. But no, it's just, what the fuck? Everything is just gone. It's like everyone got released from their cages and they forgot how to work a vehicle. Like, okay, you all have to go back and take your driver's license test because you have no idea what you're doing again. It's insanity. You are just all dumb. You're all stupid. You all think that you all have to wear your masks inside your car. We get it. The virus lives inside the cars. We understand. Virus equal car. Oh, come on, man. I have to. God, these fucking people, man. We get it. Like, Jesus. Sometimes I wish I could just... Oh no, I'm gonna have to tighten my stupid thingy again. Great. My shifter's loose. My car is so old that I've been having to... I had to replace my shifter knob thingy. I had to replace my knob. This is a bad episode. This is a boring one. Yep. Definitely not going to use it for anything. It's just me talking to whatever the fuck this is into a camera and saying a bunch of dumb shit and not liking any of it because it's boring and a terrible episode. And I'm a terrible person. Just like everybody. We're all terrible people. We all think we're right all the time, 100% of the time. More than 100% of the time. 110% of the time we think we're right. We think everything that comes out of our mouths is coming from God himself. We think we created the universe. We are the almighty creator himself. We are the turtle who holds up the world. We are of the turtle, the world sits upon his back. We are him. We are he. We are Alpha and Omega and Beta. We are the end of the world. That is who we are. We are the Whisperers. We are the Walking Dead. we all suck. We are all addicted to caffeine and pretend that we do not need it to function in the morning. We just like it for waking up purposes. We do not need it, though. We never needed it. We could function without it. We could function without any kind of stimulants in our life. We could function without any kind of drugs in our life. We don't need anything we don't need any kind of helpers because we are perfect. We could fix anything that is thrown at us. We're going to fix the world. We're going to save it with ion lithium batteries. We're going to save the world by switching over to electric-powered vehicles. By doing that, we're going to change the face of the planet. We're not going to take over countries just to mine their natural resources anymore. We're not going to do that just to save the planet. We're never going to do that. All while also mining for oil. That is what bad people do, and we are not bad people. There's no such thing as bad people, because then all of us would be bad people. And none of us want to think of any of us as bad. We're just kind of, morally inclined or centered, I guess. We're morally blinded, where if it fits our need, we could bend the rules, right? Well, we need this, so it's fine if we, do this right now. It's fine if we exploit these people, exploit this situation, right? Because we need to go in there and extract all these resources, or I don't know. I'm not good at reasoning, but that's a good reason right there to, steal shit. Stealing shit is a good reason for invading. Well, you have something we want, so we're going to go in and take it. And you're going to like it. And while we're there, we're going to, give you democracy. We're going to democratize your asses. Welcome to the American dream. So, you better like the long dick of America because it's coming. Well, it's not really coming anymore. We're kind of shooting blanks at the moment. But don't tell anybody because, that'll embarrass us, Just tell everybody we last really long and that we shoot big, thick, creamy loads, okay? Just let everyone know that we last for hours and shoot big, fat loads. Because then everyone will still love us. It'll make us look good. We want to look good. We care about image, big dicks, fat balls, and big fucking loads. We want to make sure our image is still intact. Even though everywhere else we just kind of look like fucking assholes. It's like, they're just waving their arms around and screaming because they all have micro penises. We all know it. We all know it's micro penises, and that is exactly why we do what we do. Jump up. The motherfucker that jumps up and down and screams and shouts about how big his dick is usually has the smallest one. and, look how big my missile is. I got bigger missiles than you. It's just a dick measuring game. I mean, we've heard it all before. The military expansion in countries and trying to show military force and shit. It's a dick measuring game. Well, my military is bigger than yours. Well, I have a bigger navy. It's just a dick measuring game, man. And that's really all it is. We just want to see who has the bigger dick, and it's just, all in all, we all have small dicks. That's all they want. And all of the people running it is just trying to hide the fact that they have small little peepees. Or whatever. It's just, they just want to hide the fact that they all suck in bed or whatever, right? All the male generals are just hiding the fact that they have tiny little dicks. And, I mean, that's how it all started. I mean, I don't know where it's going now, because, I mean, it's more diverse now, so, I mean, I guess I can't say it's all just a dick measuring game, but definitely started out as, I have a bigger dick than you. Man, I'm really on this dick thing right now. I need to get away from dicks. It's starting to make me feel kind of uncomfortable about myself, I guess. I'm going, well, I have a lot of dick on the brain right now, and it's kind of making me a little bit aroused, and I'm starting to question myself a little bit, because that's never happened before. Like, ever. And I have no idea why this is happening, but maybe I should, maybe it's trying to tell me that I should invade other countries. I think that's what it's trying to, I think that's where I'm going with this. Like, the reason behind it is that I'm trying to tell myself that the reason that I'm feeling like this is that I'm meant to invade other countries. And I'm trying to cover up the fact that I'm a tiny dicked cuck that doesn't want anyone to find out, and that I'm meant to invade other countries to hide the fact of my insecurities. And want everybody to know that I'm the best at everything I do regardless, and if you don't think I am, then I am going to come in and take your resources and liberate you regardless of the facts. And if I can't find any good reason, I'm just going to say that you have weapons of mass destruction. And when that comes out that there aren't any, well, I guess I made a boo-boo. Or, maybe I'll just use the excuse of, that country's using, bioweapons on their citizens, or something along those lines. There's tons of things I could say that would totally get me off for just being able to do that, and it would totally fulfill my need. That's definitely what I'm feeling. I'm totally feeling that. That's definitely it. 100%. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that, we pulled out of Iraq, and now that, it got taken back over by the Taliban and everything, now I'm feeling really insecure about myself, because we were over there for 20 years and didn't do shit. It just fell instantly. And it's just, well, we were supposed to, we went over there to help them, right? We went over there to, install democracy, make it this grand place for everybody to live. And now we just up and left, and everything just did a 180 over there. And now, how am I supposed to feel about that? Went over there, and I felt so secure about my dick size. Went over there, was like, I'm doing good. I am liberating these people. I am making everything good. I I am doing the American dream. I am being a white person. I am over here doing what America does, sticking its nose into business. We are doing what we're supposed to do besides looking at ourselves first. Because it's not like we don't have our own problems to deal with, but we might as well fix other things first. So, now that everything is all fuckaduckered over there, I'm feeling very unhappy with myself. Like, nothing really mattered. There was no reason to even be over there. Not like there was in the first place, but I mean, what's the point? We pulled out, everything got fucked up again. Now we have ISIS refugees asking to join the UK again to help fight terror, and who knows where that's going to head. But whatever, we'll see where things play out. But we'll see where things go, right? Like, it could be maybe we'll go back over there and be like, take that, Taliban. This is the long dick of America coming for you. Bend over. Or we'll just, stay over here and be like, well, everybody line up. It's shot time. Who knows? It's a weird time heading forward. Things are strange. I don't think we'll ever figure it out. I don't think we'll ever figure ourselves out. I mean, the most we could hope for is that, we actually use the money to hopefully fix things over here with, like, homelessness, education, stuff like hunger, things like that. That would probably be the best scenario, I would think. Because there is a lot of people that don't have homes. Like, it's not good. And it's not going to get any better in the near future. By any means. Instead of, spending money on wars and stuff, maybe we could do something about that instead of, trying to fix other countries' problems. But who knows? That's probably not what's going to happen. We're just going to do more dumb shit like ban vapes because Philip Morris owns Juul, and the tobacco industry is throwing a hissy fit that they're probably not making enough money on their cigarettes anymore. And they just want people to buy cigarettes and Juuls because they own Juul, and they don't want people buying any other brands. So they're just not going to let people do that. Spend money to, do stuff like that. Pass things along those lines. That kind of stupid shit. Which doesn't make much sense to me because, they allow cigarettes to be smoked, right? But the dangers of vaping are unknown. They cause popcorn lungs and they encourage young people. So do cigarettes. But the flavors, adults like flavors fucking too. Big people like banana splits. I enjoy a nice, tasty banana ice cream fog in my mouth. It tastes nice. But the kids. Well, I started smoking when I was 14, and I didn't smoke any flavors. You know what I smoked? Fucking Cowboy Killers. Fucking Marlboro Reds. And I didn't need any help from fucking banana ice cream to fucking start. You know what I needed? A fucking pack of cigarettes and my friends to start smoking cigarettes, because smoking's cool, right? Yeah, smoking was cool when I was young. I liked to smoke cigarettes. Smoking made me awesome. Yep. Uh-huh. But, and plus, cigarette companies kind of push that shit to the youth, because once you get older, you go, oh, I'm not invincible. I should probably not smoke cigarettes. Or, I'm probably going to get cancer and die. But by that time, you're already hooked, and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to die anyway. I mean, I'll try to quit, but whatever. I mean, if I don't, I die, whatever. But, yeah, that's basically their fucking market. I get it. Actually, I really don't get it, because they're trying to take things away from people who are legally allowed to buy things. Because we're not allowed to enjoy anything at the legal age anymore, because but the kids, well, it's not going to stop them. If anything, it's going to cause a black market to come about that's going to make them even more unsafe and hurt them even worse, because they're going to have worse production with harsher chemicals in them, because people aren't going to give a fuck about them. They're going to put whatever the hell they want in them, and yeah, there you go. Thanks. Now, people that use them are going to have sources for them that have whatever was in, what was it, vitamin E oil that caused the whole debacle that people died from. And it wasn't vapes. It was actually black market THC cartridges, not vapes. Black market THC cartridges. And it was like, what, a handful of people? Something like that? Maybe 20? There was barely any people. And it went away. It's ridiculous. I'm sure there's still some instances of people developing complications from using these things, but you develop complications from smoking cigarettes as well. And so, I mean, and then the whole, well, it's still it's dangerous. Like, yeah, no one says it's healthy for you to inhale anything into your lungs. It just seems like it's a little bit better than putting tar into your fucking lungs, where your lungs turn into a black fucking sheet of coal. Because I feel like I can breathe better now since I quit smoking cigarettes. I can taste, I can breathe, I can smell. So, suck on that, FDA. I have a dick here for you to suck. Because that is some bullshit. Just spend more money on fucking everything up, right? Like, having to send in, what the hell are they called? I forget. I read the article. I read an article about it, and it was just, they had to send these stupid things in about how, well, they have to approve these sales, it's basically approving them to be allowed to sell, and they rejected millions and millions of, I believe they said permits for vaping products, except for Juul. They even rejected some of the Juul ones, but they're the only ones that are still allowed on the market, which is very strange because they're, like I said, they're owned by Philip Morris. strange, A giant tobacco company owns a vaping company that's allowed to still be on the market while everything else gets the boot. And people say conspiracies are fake. Right. They're okay. And that isn't fishy or anything at all, right? The only one owned by a company that sells cigarettes is allowed on the market. It's not like it's a coordinated attack against an industry that is taking money out of the pockets of the tobacco industry. Right? No, that's not what this is at all. It's not any kind of attack against an industry. Because I don't see cigarettes much anymore. How about you? Especially in the younger generations, like millennials and below, there's not much cigarette use anymore. I mean, I see them here and there, but I don't see them much anymore. Most people I know that smoked cigarettes have switched. Even the older generations have kind of put down the cigarettes. At least some people I know. And they've told me the same things as well. Like, I can breathe a little better. I know it's not good for me, but yeah. Never once have I heard anybody tell me, this is healthy. Like, no. No one has ever said this is healthy. No one has ever said this is safe. The only thing anyone has ever told me is that I can breathe better. I can taste again. I can smell again. I've never heard this is a safe alternative to smoking. Like, no one has ever fucking said that. And the fact that I keep hearing that online and these bullshit fucking articles attacking it is nonsense. Everyone knows inhaling anything is not good. It's not. The only thing good for you is inhaling air, which probably isn't that good for you also. There's probably stuff in the air that's bad for you as well. Because, every breath probably causes you to age just a tiny bit. Pretty sure oxygen plays a part in aging or something like that. I think I read something about that a long, long time ago, that oxygen causes cells to age in extremely layman's terms. Something along those lines. Could be fucking that up, but yeah, who knows? But yeah, I don't know. So, Philip Morris owning Juul and all the other ones getting banned for sales doesn't sound like a conspiracy to me, right? Does it? Right? There's nothing fishy about that. It's 100% legit. There's nothing goofy going on. And I went from making fun of drugs and the Taliban to bitching about not being able to inhale my fruity vapors. And, yep. That's how things go today. You bitch about fruity vapor. I'm bitching about the fruity vapors. So, deal with it. It's not like it's a big deal or anything. I just think it's kind of fucking strange, honestly, that, Juul is, like I said, Juul is the only one that's allowed to be sold, and it's owned by a big fucking tobacco company, right? That's what's, like, if they banned all of them, sure, I'd still be pissed off, but the fact that the only one that's allowed to be sold is owned by the owners of Marlboro? Okay. Yep, suck it. We know what's going on. Okay, and the fact that that was one of the first ones to get taken off the market a long time ago, and now it's back after everything else gets taken off, and it's allowed back, is extremely strange. Like I said, you know, there's nothing fishy about it. There's definitely, it's weird. And, you know, there's going to be people that say, oh, no, their fault. And like, no, it's the same exact shit as the other ones. They just don't want them on there because they're going to hurt their profits. That's all it is. They don't want, the big tobacco companies don't want profits being taken out of their pockets. If they could keep money coming into their pockets, even with vapes, they're going to do it. And if they can take out the other companies, they're going to fucking do it. So, yeah, that's really about it. It's just a bunch of bullshit. But that's it. You can follow me on Twitter. Mine's and FLOTE at PTRH Podcast. You can email me at PTRHpodcast at ProtonMail. I'm on Odyssey, BitChute, and YouTube. Just look up Past the Rabbit Hole Podcast, and voila, I will pop up, hopefully. And I guess that's really about it. Yeah, that's really about it. If you like the podcast, please subscribe to it because that helped me out drastically. Also, if you enjoy any of the episodes you listen to, comment on them. You know, rate the podcast because that would help as well. That'd be really fantastic. I mean, don't really have to, but it'd be cool if you did. Also, share episodes or whatever. I mean, that'd be cool, but whatever. I know it's an extra effort, and I know nobody likes to do things, but okay. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, thank you for listening.